Hello, it's Wednesday the 25th of July and we're back on the allotment. We've had a bit of a disaster here and we're not quite sure what the cause is, but we have a few suspicions. This potato, the leaves, half of the leaves were going very yellow. It didn't look well, so we dug it up and it stank. It absolutely was rank. It was all kind of mulched, the potato that we put in, and there was nothing on the bottom of it. So also, when I dug it over, the ground smelt a bit of, well, it smelt of poo, really. It smelt a bit of poo. So, not too sure about that, but I'm glad we got rid of it. And I don't know whether that's got anything to do with the fact that the potatoes at this end don't do as well as the potatoes at that end. But,
Have you lost a pair of glasses?
Ah! Thought we'd lost them forever.
They're on the path for tomorrow.
On the path.
Welcome to YouTube, Russell.
Cheers, Russell. Oh, you'll be able to see now. That'd be good. So, that's not good. But in between these rows of potatoes, we have some great spring onions coming up. Finally. But they're coming up, so that's good. The potatoes over here are still growing, but we're a little bit disappointed, and I think that's because of what I'll show you in a minute. The radishes are, well, we've eaten a lot of them actually. They're delicious, absolutely gorgeous, and we are. Oh, but we did one of them looked as though it was, looked as almost as if it had been sliced, almost in half. So I have a suspicion of slugs. Would they do that? I don't know. It wasn't pretty and I wouldn't eat it. Jeff ate half of it. No, don't think so. While we're here, the courgettes are thriving and we have some, hopefully, great courgettes coming on here. Look, flowers coming up there. And I think that's a male flower down there that's just about to come out, and some more down here. But what I'm not sure about, the leaves have got these white patches on. Now I wasn't sure if that was just kind of water that's evaporated, but some of them seem more affected than others, and this is a new leaf, and that worries me a little bit. I'm not sure if I should be worried about that or not. I don't know. I mean, they're obviously still growing. Further up here we have, now this is why we're slightly disappointed by the growth on those potatoes. These ones, and these are the seed potatoes, look great. They look absolutely brilliant. And they're starting to look like real potatoes and everything. And so they're really brilliant. But this little beauty here is, well, it's up to here. It's up to here. I mean, you know. So we have to stop digging it up now, earthing it up now, obviously, because we've reached the top of the bag tube. But hopefully now all the energy will go into making potatoes. We've left a few leaves out there. And I'm sure it'll spring up again. That's the theory there. That's the theory there. Now another little theory was the pipes, and Jeff actually started to take these pipes off because he didn't think they were any better. I think this is far better than any of the others, even the good ones out here. So we're leaving them in for now, and hoping they continue to do well. The shallots, this one is looking really good. It's well away, and again, big, growing, thinking about growing this end of the bed. I don't know. I have no idea what that's all about. But if we move this way towards, what are we going to look at next? Oh, now, here's the thing. The peppers, we put the cloche. We've had the cloche over the peppers, and they're still looking a bit yellow to me, but hopefully that'll improve. But the cloche is clearly, oh, midges, making a difference to the lettuce. This is the lettuce under the cloche. This is the lettuce out of the cloche. And there's a distinct difference, I think, in how that's growing. And we've also got something else coming up here that we can't remember what we put in. I have a feeling it was sweet turnips or something. It's bad. It's bad. Can't remember. Very bad. Anyway, it's coming up. The other potato in the potato tube is also doing nicely, and not quite as well as the other one, but it's not a seed potato. And to be honest, we weren't sure what we were going to get out of this, but it's getting up. It's getting up. Now we've had a bit of a wonder about these tomatoes. First of all, we started taking off the suckers from here. There's one gone from there. Now you do that if they're, I've forgotten the word, something, and if they're not, you don't.
Determinate.
Determinate, thank you. We're not sure of these. I'm indeterminate. I'm indetermined about whether they're indeterminate or not. So we've stopped taking suckers off. But they've got flowers coming, and these seem to be doing really well. We were going to move them because sometimes we're like children, we have no clue, and then we put stuff in and then we go, what do we do now? So we were looking at YouTube, and they're supposed to have something like 8 hours of direct sun a day. Today we've had no direct sun at all. We've had a bit of rain, obviously, but no direct sun. So we were going to move them to the other side of the trellis in the pond area, but they seem to be doing quite well, and they seem to be doing better than these. So I think we're going to leave them where they are. Although I have to say the flowers are out on these, so maybe that's promising. Maybe it is. I'm not sure. The peas are doing well here. They're coming up, so that's good. Not many, but a few. And the radishes, these ones are doing quite well. Now what we thought was, because we watched somebody's video, and we thought we'd leave a few in, a couple of big ones in, to get some seed for next year.
Isn't it the ones that don't grow radishes?
The ones, yeah, apparently the ones that don't grow radishes, which actually we turfed out of there and just chucked them over there somewhere before we watched the video, obviously. But now we've watched the video, we'll be leaving the ones in that don't turn into radishes, and hopefully we'll get some seed. Now, do you know, kale, everything I've read about kale, you can just stick it in anywhere and it'll just thrive. I think that's the word I've read a lot, thrive. Well, it's not. Frankly, it's not. I know it's had a bird attack and some of it's gone forever, but they look quite healthy. They look as if they should be doing something, but they're just not. So, yeah, I'm not even sure if I like kale. Don't know. Anyway, we'll see. The sweet turnips here are going absolutely, they're definitely growing. So we'll have to thin them out a bit. I don't think they're all going to survive in there. Now you probably can't see these. I can. I promise you they're there. We have got some little shoots coming through of beetroot. Just coming through, and midges. Lots of midges. So that's